What up, Joe? What up, Joe? Welcome to Y'all Say the Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman. This the team.
What's the dealio? It's your man Alio, aka Mastermind. You already know what time it is. It's showtime, baby.
Yes, sir. And it's your boy Young P. I'm in the building, ready for another great show, aka Mr. PR. Let's get to it, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to another great show. What's up, CB, baby?
CB.
My guy.
Always.
Yes, sir. So, before we get started with these topics and questions and answers and all, I want to start off with a little something we were seeing over the weekend or the past couple of days. I'm gonna let Mastermind speak on that. And I think we're going to go with Candace Parker being what? President of Adidas?
Yep,
Yeah, I saw
Adidas
President
that.
of
Women.
operations of okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to just, what you guys think about that. But like I said, I'm going to let you elaborate and speak on that, Mastermind.
Okay. Well, we're just looking at that they had hired Candace Parker as the president of the women's line of basketball for the Adidas. I think that was a great hire. You know what I'm saying? But my key thing is I hope she made that clause in there that anything that she designed, she got the Kanye rule, baby. Anything I design is mine.
It's
Y'all can't
mine.
even take over it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I think overall it was a good move. So I
Right.
give that.
And yeah, we were speaking on that. Yeah, it was a good look. And I think it was a good time, well deserved for a woman to step up and be the president of that. I don't know if it was one before. I don't know. So this just me speaking out on it. And because a lot of what's going on about the Caitlyn and all the other women, so I believe that Adidas stepped up and said, "Hey, let's make this happen," and you know, and let's see what she probably can take us with, for the
You never know
women.
what she can bring to the
Right,
table.
by her messing around, with the women, by her being a, ex WNBA player, collegiate, star, and
Mm-hmm.
WNBA star, all of that. So let's see what she can, draw and bring to the women's game, like that, and and be also like say a face of it. But I don't want her to be the fall guy or the scapegoat, or if something don't go right or this and this, then they point the fingers at her like she owned Adidas or something. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it's just due for all of this, and hopefully, her being that, it draws, better contract shoe deals for the women, and just everything for the women.
Yeah.
Just like everything's about, elevate for them. So let's let it happen. Hopefully, you got the Juju's and all the other players coming out next, and so hopefully on all of this, just a good move. Period.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure.
Go ahead, young people.
Yeah, like you said, kind of what you piggybacking off of what you said. I'm hoping that she's not just a name only, just a
Mm-hmm.
just a face, and really there's other people running the show. Sometimes a person don't really have the power or
Power
authority
and
to
nothing.
do stuff.
Right.
If I was her, I would kind of do what you just kind of started alluding to. I might, because the NIL deals, I might be trying to go after them college cats now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Go holler at a Juju and lock her in, or kind of get her coming our way before she even make the WNBA. So now I always got a up and coming star, you know what I'm saying, looking, kind of how I could put something together.
Right.
Because Caitlyn already signed with Nike with her shoe deal. So why not? Let's Juju, Paige, and
Right.
Connecticut, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Let me try to holler at y'all now, because I could throw y'all some money without y'all getting in trouble. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I would maybe make that power move, you know what I'm saying, as far as the women. I don't know what else she got planned, but it's definitely a good look. I hope she do good. She got her hand on the pulse. She on TV already analyzing
Right.
basketball. So, yeah, kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
That made me think of one other thing
I'm
too.
gonna say
What's that?
something to you.
Oh,
Before we get into the topics and before we get to masterminds, and that was a good thing you said, Pete, because like I said, I believe, like you said, Candace probably got signed to Adidas
Just for that purpose.
for that to compete against the Nike
Nike.
deal
Yep.
that what they giving out to
Okay. Yep.
Caitlyn, and like how you saying, hey,
Yeah. Her point
Candace,
the
go
finger
get
at
them
who hot.
college players, them NILs, like the Juju's, the big names now, and all that. Let's see if you can wheel them in before Nike get them, and
before Nike get
yeah,
to them.
so yeah, go ahead, Mastermind.
See what lane it took me down, P, when you said some of those good points. It took me down one lane that I don't think nobody never tampered with yet. I mean, I know they probably have, but to give her the chance to go get the women AAU players and get some good team and sponsor some of the women AAU teams. And I think that she got to give her a leg up on a lot of the stuff.
Well, Adidas has a stronghold in the AAU,
Okay.
so
Right.
I'm not gonna necessarily say that's gonna help. Only because I know they've been doing their thing. They got the
They got the
ACDC.
women.
I just know AAU.
See,
So
that's
women,
what I
that's a
was
good
looking at.
point.
Yeah,
Women,
that's
a
what I
good
was looking at.
point.
The
But I
women.
know AAU, Adidas and AAU, they got a stronger hold in the AAU market
Okay.
for sure.
Because see, that's the reason why I said that'll give Adidas a well leg
Right.
up on that even before they even get to college, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like them ABCDs, tournaments and all
Exactly.
that. You know. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, just how we about to start the show, everybody. Can Denver come back? And will the winner of this series win it all? Will they win the NBA Finals? The winner of this series, and can Denver come back? Mastermind.
Uh, I think Denver can make it competitive,
Okay.
but coming back and winning a series, that's going to be a tall task.
Said tall.
That's going to be a tall task because I think this is just my opinion. I think Denver got an amp problem. I think Anthony Edwards
So
is an
amp problem?
yeah.
They can't stump the amp out.
They can't get
They
rid
ain't
of
got
them
the
ants.
rain.
It's like it's a million ants, baby. They can't do nothing about that. They got a major ant problem. So, but I'm gonna say this also. Yeah, I said it.
Ooh,
Say it, baby.
ooh.
Say it, my baby.
I think OKC can beat Minnesota. So I don't think Minnesota, even if they win the series, I don't think they can win it off.
Say okay, so you can get him.
Yep, I think they can get them for some strange reason. I think OKC depth on that bench gonna be a big difference in that series because I think athletically they can match up. Meaning,
Don't say it all. Don't give all your answers here because we gotta. I
yeah,
won't
I
want you
got
to give it
you.
away so you can.
Yeah, no, I got you, but
So
I
actually,
think they got an answer for some of that.
yeah.
That's all
I
I'm
mean, you
saying.
can give it up,
Okay,
but actually, you can think of some more
yeah,
for when that come
OKC
for
got it.
you.
OKC got it. I think they might have an answer for some of that.
Okay. What you got to say with that, young P?
Yeah, I think it's definitely over for Denver. You know, and I'm having a hard. The crazy thing is, I'm having a hard time giving them a gentleman's sweep. Like I feel like it's gonna be an outright sweep.
It do seem like that.
You
I
know what
got
I'm saying?
you.
One they two games at home.
Yeah,
Hold on, Ice.
they two
I got
games
some.
within Denver,
Hold
so
on.
now they gotta come.
Let me say one thing
No,
though.
yes.
I got something that I bet you find it even harder to do.
What's that?
Give Cat his props, baby, because he's balling.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Still, I can't do it just yet, Cat. I can't do it just yet, Cat. I can't do it just yet, Cat. Cause you know I'm a cat hater over here. I'm president of the cat hate club over here. You know, so I can't do it just yet. But it's gonna be hard. I don't see them. They definitely not coming back. You know what I'm saying? They heads is all rattled already. Yeah, so it's over. They lucky to get a gentleman's sweep. I almost think it might be an outright sweep for them because I don't. You know what I'm saying? They like you said they got an ant problem. But man, it's hard for me to even say his name. Doing pretty good. And think about it. And think about the defensive player of the year wasn't even there the last game.
Mhm.
And then they just defense. They just
Yeah,
they swarming.
swarming like the Wu Tang Killer Bees.
I'm
They
gonna tell you,
swarm.
they
Come on, they don't know what to do. And then if
They
Jamal,
swarm.
if Jamal ain't got no lift or
swarm.
can't play or nothing, it's really over. Who else you got scoring?
just hit the
Gordon ain't doing nothing. Huh?
you just hit the key point.
What's that?
See what they doing is this. Remember, it's a 1-2 punch over there for real. And then
Right.
once you try to double team them two guys, that's when the other guys get going.
Mm-hmm.
They
Right.
ain't having to double team Murray. They putting a one man show on him
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
And if he get past the one man, somebody will flash like they doubling, but they really ain't.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
It's
go ahead.
I'ma say Denver, they the defending champs, so I gotta treat them as well. I
Okay.
gotta treat them as one. So I'ma say that they still can pull this out to a 6, 7 games. I'm saying that, like you say, you got to come up with your game plan. You got to do something. The key thing is opinion that usually it looks like Denver had a big team, but now you look at another team that's bigger than Denver. Usually Denver look big with what I'm saying, Jokic and then Porter. Then you got Gordon. Murray. Then you got what's my man Caldwell Pope.
Yeah,
You know,
KCP. Yeah.
so you looking at all them guys looking like they all 6'5" and up. You know what I'm saying? Then when they got to play in Minnesota, you got the 2 7-footers down there. You got Ant. And then you got the other guy up top. Then the only shortest guy they got is Conley.
Yeah, the guard. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So Y'all got to
That
figure it
length is
out.
bothering me.
I'ma think that Minnesota is going to win this. They're going to win this round. No, Minnesota's going to win this round. 9 out of 10. This usually how it go. Even though he won it all last year, he's the MVP this year, and everybody said that Ant should have got it. I believe this gonna be that Ant beat him, and they gave him the MVP. Usually that's how it go. The guy who should have got it beat the MVP. So and they up 2-0. So I'm gonna go with Denver losing to Minnesota probably in a 6-game series.
That's where I'm at with
I'm
you.
gonna say Denver going to at least pull out 2 games, but I'm gonna
Mm,
say Minnesota. And the reason why, also, like I say, it's time to move this new young NBA along. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
okay. Okay.
You think they can win it all though? Like the question
Oh
said.
yeah, my bad. To win it all,
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot to add that.
that's going to be a tight one. For the simple fact, like you say, that next round don't know who they gonna play. You know what I'm saying? It can be Dallas, or it can be like you say
OKC.
OKC, and either one of them got some great scores on their team, especially if Kyrie and Luca get to going. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with I don't think they're going to win it all. Neither team is going to
Mm-hmm.
win it all.
Mm,
Neither team going to win it all.
yeah.
Does Denver have an answer for the Ant Man? Does Denver have an answer for Anthony Edwards, young Pete?
It's not looking like it. It's not looking like it. I mean, I think part of it is he definitely has. Now that we can zero in on the, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I said I've been telling y'all about these cats for a long time, so there's nothing new over here. But we gonna kick it with America right now. The man has a killer instinct, and that's something you can't teach. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to have that killer instinct and be able to drive, got a mid range. I don't see nobody being able to do it. What's the name is injured, so he can't do it. Who else you gonna throw at him? KCP can't do it. It's nobody you really can throw at him that he can't get open from. You know what I'm saying? And be able to do his thing at will. And as long as he can be able to do that, I don't think they got an answer for him. I don't see no answer that they can throw at him and it'll work.
What you got to say down there, mastermind?
I'm gonna say this. It's gonna require this to stop at. They could do it.
That's
I'll
what
be
I'm
real
talking
with you.
about. That's what I'm
They
talking
could
about.
do it.
Let's hear this.
But
Let's
see,
hear
this
this.
is the key thing. You gotta have somebody up top who's a little athletic to check him, but have a little length too. I think the person for that, I don't know his name,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, but I think his number is 0. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, Dopes or whatever.
I don't want to say it sound offensive or racist by saying this, but he's a Caucasian American. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'll put him on him up top just to move the feet a little bit, or if the
You talking about
the one who they
I know what you're talking about.
you
Yeah,
know who
yeah.
came
Come off
on.
the bench. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Who
put
was cooking last
yeah,
year. Yeah.
exactly. I put him on the top just for like the little athleticism to kind of stay in front of him a little bit. But when if he get any part past him, that's when I need this guy to step up. And I'm talking to you, Mr. Porter Jr., Michael Porter Jr., because you have the length. You are 6'10". I know you can't jump as high as Ant, but I figure if somebody is knick-knacking at him in the front court, you know what I'm saying, in the back court rather, that'll kind of make it tough for him. Somebody can come out with the length and make the shot a little difficult to shoot over. And I think that'll kind of slow Ant down.
Mm.
And start forcing Ant to go left more. Stop letting him get to that right hand and doing that pity pat dribble, the same dribble that he gonna give you and kill you. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. Start forcing him a certain way and make the help come that way. And I think you can stop
Yeah,
handling
you
that.
can do it. That's a good note. Good take.
And
Good.
Porter Jr., your points might not be what you want to average, but you're gonna play that defensive end to make up for it.
I understand that the question is, does Denver have an answer for the Ant Man? Y'all
Oh, I
should.
thought Brown. You talking about Christian Brown?
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all should have an answer for him. I mean, y'all saying he's the next MJ and all that. To me, he looked like a he looked like but they probably the same size or he was a little probably a little bigger. He looked like LeBron when he first came in when he was in Cleveland, coming to the whole jump and dunking on everybody. Had the mid range and you know what I'm saying and all the other stuff. I understand didn't nobody want to compare him to Jordan. But all of a sudden, everybody telling me this guy Ant Man is to Jordan. And I understand now y'all trying to say no, not like that and bring it up. For the stats, like he got further in the playoffs now and all like that. Now they trying to say that part. But my thing is, it goes like this. What Mastermind was saying, you got to have somebody who can move their feet, that can stay with them a little bit, and then if he get past you, shoot that other man over to him. Shoot, he can't be late though, cause you can't let him get too far down in the paint. And then my take is this: if it's early in the shot clock, just say 24. He got it at 24 seconds, and if he doing this thing early at the shot clock, and he shoot early and doing like that, let him do his thing. Y'all gotta let that mind go like that. Let him do his thing. But when y'all see that he got the ball and they pass it to him when it's like 10 seconds left, and then he trying to get ready and do his thing, size you up, get the dribbling, you got to shoot that double team at him automatically off rip and make him get a ball up. Y'all got to make him a decision maker. Now, if he, like I said, if he come down doing this thing early in the shot clock, cool. But all superstars, they get him the ball with about 10 seconds left on the clock and say, hey, do your thing. When he get to doing that dribbling, don't let him get like that. Shoot that double team to him, make it give it up, and make their whole thing go disarray.
Mhm.
So that's how you stop Ant. You can't really stop him because, he can shoot. He got a nice little dribble. So I'm saying what you can do is manage him. You
Mhm.
can make him have a bad game, trust me. So you can manage him, and that's the only thing you can do. And like how he say, the mastermind say, push him left. You gotta push him left, push him hard left, and then when he doing like that, push another man at him with that other team, make him get in the air, throw something bold or whatever. But you can manage him, but he a good player. But other than that, Denver players is too small.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's the problem.
Gordon is big enough, but his feet ain't quick
Quick
enough.
enough, exactly.
You know
And
what I'm
Porter,
saying?
his feet ain't quick enough.
Right.
That's the
You know what I'm
whole
saying? He'll
hurdle.
trip over himself. You know what I'm
Exactly. Out
saying?
there up top. That's why I say you
Yeah.
gotta find somebody up
I
three.
know I said something a little long, but y'all got something else to say before we move along on that?
I
On
believe
that, man.
this. This is the only thing I got to add to that. They gotta sacrifice scoring and concentrate more on defense. And Murray, you got to get out your little feelings, man. Them little antics that you pulling, y'all don't stand a chance at winning by you doing that. You got to think
Mhm.
about the game. Don't be thinking about that personal stuff because they're in your head now.
Right.
Get that out of there and start playing basketball.
Right. And before we move along, like I say, make even he can shoot it, but make him shoot the jumper. We talking about Anthony Edwards, Denver. Make him shoot the jumper. And as soon as he put the ball on the floor and about to attack, doubling right off rip, get it out of his hand. Frustrate him like that. If the other team score, they score. Because if you let him get hot, they all gonna get hot. If finals become Boston versus Minnesota, will it be Tatum versus Edwards for the face of the league? Mastermind.
I'm gonna say no to that question because I don't think the way that they advertising Tatum now, I don't think that Tatum even gonna be in the mentionings for the face of the league anymore because they trying to say it's his superstar tag about to be taken from him. So how can you be the face of the league if you ain't even a superstar? So that's why I say that's
So they
no.
taking it
I
away from
think
him.
though, but I'll be real with you. If he can have, see, here's I think what the problem is. I'm just gonna break it down. I think Tatum became. I'm just gonna be real with you. Tatum became more of a system style player now under this coach, this new coach. The new coach is trying to tell him just spread the ball around, get everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? Put up your normal 20, 25 points. You still gonna go down as a legend, but that's gonna help us win. You see what I'm saying? I think that he bought into that, and now everybody on the outside is looking like, Man, why Tatum ain't putting up the 30s no more? He ain't got it. He dropped down to 20 points. You see what I'm saying? He ain't doing what he normally do. And I think Tatum himself is starting to buy into that. Like, I ain't putting up no 30, man. I ain't gonna, the league ain't gonna be looking at me. And then the media ain't making it no better. Like, oh no, you falling off. We taking that tag from you. So I think that's Tatum's problem. And the only way you might have to solve that is might be so long Boston. You might have to go somewhere else because I think my man that's gonna be his coaching style. He's gonna make it with a team. It's gonna be a team win. It's not gonna be just you. Tonight it might be White putting up Derek White might be putting up 30 every night like you normally would do. But we getting a W.
What you got to say, Young P?
Well, definitely, my answer is no to that question. I don't see that because partly what you said, you know what I'm saying, they're taking the superstar tag away. But I just think other people are emerging. Edwards is definitely emerging. You know what I'm saying? They trying to force Jokic to be it. He just don't want it. He just fighting it tooth and nails not to be the face of the league. And kind of what we said before, they kind of need an American. Even though I can think as I was driving over, I can see why Jokic, because it's global. It'll be a global situation with him to make him the face of the league
Or Luca.
or Luca too. You know what I'm saying? For them to be the face of the league, because they trying to go
International
global,
for sure.
international, and all of that. But so no, I don't see neither one of that happening. Just for the simple fact, like you said, the way they've been playing, and we told y'all about White a long time ago. You know, I definitely love him. You know what I'm saying, and what he does and what he contributes to the game. But like you said, Brown's gonna shoot it. Christoph, when he comes back, you got to worry about that. White be killing him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go to work. So you got a couple players already that you got to almost deal with.
And you got to get Holiday his 5 to 6 shot.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, like you said, he's becoming an assistant player. That's a great way to put him. But you're just getting swallowed up in what's going on right now. And like I said before, I think they're focusing on they have to win this year because as we talk more, you know what I'm saying, we got another question coming and I could probably elaborate more once we get to that question. But I just feel like they have to win this year because them contracts coming down the pipe and it's just gonna be ridiculous to have two people wrapped up with $600 million.
It'd
Right.
be 700.
Right. My
You know what
thing is
I'm
this:
saying?
he getting enough shots. Tatum getting enough shots, so he can be a system player like y'all say, or he cannot be, or he can't be because he's still getting his up 20 plus shots. But the thing to the question is, will either one be the face? I'ma say yeah. Even though Tatum fell off a little bit, but I'm figuring if Boston get to the finals, now he get to probably show because he gonna have to show himself. You in the finals, you got to show, hey, I'm here. I can't shy away. You want it because this young man want it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you've been in the league. This your 7th year. You win it. Mike, LeBron, all the other ones like that won it their 7th year. You know what I'm saying? So he can be in that boat. All of that. So that can help him out.
Got to boost it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And then especially if he put up the numbers.
Yeah.
But then again, like we say now, Anthony Edwards in the Minnesota, if they make it and he win, and the way the NBA and everybody in the
It's
media
his.
and everybody trying to push him, like you say, is his because now
Yeah.
he done won one, and then this was his
And he a
3rd year.
household name now. Yeah.
Like you say, then like you say, the way that they set up, it was the way that the Lakers was set up to beat Denver with the two big fellas, and then you got the other big fella coming off the bench. That's how the Lakers was built when they beat them in the bubble when they had who they had mastermind. They had
Talking about Dwight
Dwight
Howard
Howard.
and all them.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they had Dwight Howard and what's his name was starting with them.
Anthony
And
Davis.
AD was the
Yeah.
two stars. Then they had
Yeah.
McGee
McGee coming
coming
off
off
the
the
bench.
bench.
Yeah.
So they had them three, big fellas coming, and that's how Minnesota built now to beat Denver. And they the only ones that copy that. That's the only way you're gonna beat Denver. So I'ma say, yeah, they gonna be battling for the face. Whoever win this championship, especially if Tatum put up the numbers. But then if Edwards win it, he down here. He got it. Plus like
But
I say, the league and media trying to push it anyway. Go
let
ahead,
me ask
Master
you
Man.
this. We know how Boston play,
Mhm.
right? Now, just say if Boston systems happen to win the game and Jalen Brown just so happened to step up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Say he might be the leading scorer and Boston win. But say Ant Man still have a tremendous series, average 35 or something like that. Who you get to face then?
I think it still will be Ant Way because, like you say, Tatum. Then, like you say, they won in the system. But if he do his thing,
Say if
and
Tatum just averaged like 25 in the series and what's
now,
Jalen Brown
now,
averaged 30.
now, I'm gonna say if Tatum averaging 30 or better, he
Mm-hmm.
got to be averaging 30 or better
Okay.
with some. I'm talking about not just a quiet 30. He had to put up
Impactful points.
impact 30, looking nice on the defensive end, and, you know, and everything. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, if it go like how you said the first time, and Ant still show his ass and all like that, I think the league still gonna push it his way.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
the key thing, once say, but the key thing, like I say, but if he don't win, if Minnesota don't win, and everybody jumping on Anthony Edwards, and like I say, he a good player, but I'm telling y'all, don't forget about John
Don't
Morant.
continue.
Don't forget about that boy. Go ahead, young Pete.
Yeah, I was definitely don't forget about John Moran. He coming back next year. But I was gonna say this, just a quick thought, piggybacking off both what both of y'all said. Even if he still say he doesn't win it, but he still has a good series. I'm talking about Ant Man right now.
Mm.
Do y'all think? And this is I'm embodying CB right now. You think they're gonna force Ant Man up out of there to go to a bigger market so that he can be the face of the league, even if he don't win it, but he have, like you said, good numbers. Do you think he gonna have to slide to
LA or big
L.A.,
market,
Miami,
New
Nah,
York,
Chicago,
somewhere.
nah,
Boston?
no,
Just out of curiosity,
no,
though.
because I believe he still can win. Because the key thing,
KG.
who gonna give him that
Because
money?
G still didn't win
Nah,
until he went
nah,
to
he can
Boston.
no. I'm about that's why I say no. He can beat Tim Duncan, small market, all that. Still get your money, everything. And if he still did become the man, even though he's small market, it don't make no difference. Nike or whoever he with, Adidas, whatever, they gonna pay him. He gonna get the commercials.
But Duncan never really was the face of the league.
No, no, I'm just saying you won. They paid you. What I'm saying
Right.
is he don't have to go nowhere. They're gonna give you your money. Gonna do this. You gonna have your your commercials. You're gonna have all of that.
See,
You ain't gonna miss out on nothing.
piggybacking off what you just said, though,
You gonna go.
piggybacking off that, what you just said. See, that was an interesting take right there. I was sitting there thinking, what small market team had the face of the league player? I can't think of none really.
So that's why I'm
Hey,
thinking: is it a possibility they're gonna
yeah,
force him to go
that's an interesting take on it. But
But that's what I'm
I
saying. You
just say
you don't
this.
have to. It's a new time and day. You can make a change. But go
No,
ahead.
no, I agree. I agree. That's what I was just about to get at too. Because KG, financially wise, if we talking about money wise, Minnesota, he made a bankroll.
Yeah.
We know that. You know what I'm saying? He got the shoes, everything. You know what I'm saying? Basically off the ground right there. You know what I'm saying? So Ant could follow in that path if he just want to get the money. But I think to get the glitz and glamour that you talking about, he might have to go to a bigger market. Or he just gonna have to win like four, three, four in a row, something, outrageous that they got it where they ain't got no choice but to come down there.
That's what you
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
That's what you got to do, baby. They say you MJ.
Yeah, you got to do something outrageous, something that ain't been done, like a three-peat.
Here you
Ain't
go,
nobody did
young
that before.
P. If Boston don't win the championship, do you sign Tatum to a max deal, young P?
So this is where I'm at with it. No, if they don't win the championship. Butler, because my man, they got to cut that checkers from Butler, what I'm saying, embody, what I'm saying, my blood a little bit. I know reality is you're going to have to either cut him the check. He's next up, technically, you know what I'm saying? But if they don't win it, nah, you need to figure out a way not to pay him max dollars, which I don't know how that's going to happen. He might have to go somewhere else to get his max dollars, but I don't think he can get as much as he at Boston as he
Right.
can going anywhere else. But me personally, if they don't win it, I'm not giving it to him. I don't. We have to. I'm gonna pay you handsomely. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it be like, yeah, it's beautiful, but Jalen Brown kind of beat you to the punch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the nature of how his contract came up before yours. But nah, unless you would have to show out. like you said, you have to average 30, not a quiet 30. You're gonna have to represent to where it was like, yeah, I was chilling this whole time. I waited for when everything was on the line and everything. Everybody can't watch nothing but my game. I'm killing y'all right now. And if you don't do that in the championship game, it's over.
I don't. If I pass down to you, Mastermind, I don't care what he score.
You
If
said
they
give him a
don't
number?
win,
Oh.
I'm not signing. I'm not signing him to a max deal. I'm trading him.
Mm,
I'm trading him, and I'm finna see what all I can get for him because I know everybody gonna want him. I
right.
want to see everything I can get for him because right now, he supposed to be my main one, my main guy. He supposed to be the leader of the team. He supposed to be the one get us over, and he's not doing that. So I'm figuring like you go ahead, trade you, get all these players or whatever I can get, and put them in here with Jalen Brown and Holiday and the rest of these players, Porzingis and
White.
everybody,
Yeah.
and and let's go. They might win. You know what I'm saying? Because
Because now you're looking at what you said, what 600-700 million
Million, yeah.
tied up in the
yeah,
two players.
and like I
That's an
said.
awful lot of money tied up in the two players.
And I remember before everybody was hollering all these other names. I mean, even before we were saying John Moran, before we were saying Edwards and all like that, everybody was like, except for me, America. But everybody, man, was like, oh, he did, he that, remember, because he was going at Durant, remember? When
Mm-hmm.
Durant was over there in the Nets, everybody was
Yeah.
giving his praise. Oh, he killed Durant. Oh, this and that. Oh, he this. He the next this. He the next that. Durant can't jack. He won't. Now, that's been 3, 4 years ago.
Right.
What's going on? So if you ain't done it by now, and like I say, it's easy for teams to keep winning in the East. We seen, like I say, we seen Boston do it. We seen Jordan do it with Chicago. We seen LeBron do it with Cleveland, and then what they do with Miami. So the East can be taken. So Boston, y'all not doing what y'all supposed to be doing. Though. It's supposed to be a dominant team over there in the East. It has always been a dominant team over there, and nobody is taking that spot.
Seemed like
Mm-hmm.
Miami was trying, but
You know what I'm
they
saying?
just
Right?
fell
Yeah,
off this
that's what I'm
year.
saying. But nobody has done it, and somebody supposed to take over that spot over there. So, like I say, by him not done it and supposed to been almost the face of the lead, especially over there on the East over there, because ain't really nothing over there. And it's like it's time to trade you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you might trade him to the Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead, Mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna say something different than the panel, y'all. I'm about to shock everybody with this one here.
Cash
Sitting here
money.
think about it. I got two options for you, two Boston. See, that's one of the reasons why they call me Mastermind. Okay, now look. First of all, this is what I would do. I would first sign him back, but I'm following what you said, but different people. Jalen Brown, so long, sucker. You out of here. I'm sending you to Atlanta so you can get back home, go down there, be happy. I know they're going to pay you. They're happy to take you without a heartbeat. I know that for sure. I'm asking for a return. Give me Murray. Give me a draft pick in Murray. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to put Tatum in that role that Brown was playing. I'm going to slide Murray up there to the two guard, and I'm still good with Holiday. You understand what I'm talking about? That'll solve that. Or I'm sending you down to Miami. In Miami, I need Jimmy Butler out you. And one thing I know what Jimmy Butler do for me, he gonna bring that dog out of Tatum. Either you ain't got it, he's gonna make sure that it's gonna be in there by the time he get through. He's gonna put it in there.
This my
So that's what I would do.
Might
That's just
might
me.
nah
might
That's what
not
I
come
would
up
do.
nah.
with a
And the
you know,
only
you
reason
gotta become the
why
curve
I'm
of the
finished.
litter.
The only reason why I would basically do that too is because historically, record wise, Tatum, you got every record it is in Boston. I think one of the key things, one of the things that's happening over there, like I said previously, it is a system. But if you get somebody over there that's kind of like a dog, like Jimmy is, or even I think DeJounte even got this in him, where they kind of buck the system a little bit and be like, look, dog, you that guy. We need you to take this motherfucking shot right now and quit
Question
playing.
for
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Quit playing
I got a
and
question
give
for
him.
you. You send him over there. You send him over there with Jimmy. Like you said, Jimmy can put the dog in him, but
Mm-hmm.
now who the number one?
Over
If-
there, I think Tatum's still the number one.
No, I'm
No,
just
no
saying.
doubt.
But is Jimmy gonna give him the ball like he the number
Yeah, I
one?
think Jimmy will.
And
That's
the
one.
reason and the
No,
reason why I said no, I'm gonna let you get back to your situation. Only
mm-hmm.
thing I was saying that was because he's supposed to be the man in Boston, but he's so passive That's why Brown is going to the hole doing his thing because, like you say, somebody got to be a dog,
I got
and
you.
he not being a dog.
No, I got
It's
you.
your team. You got to be the dog, but you keep giving it to what's name.
I
That's why I
got you.
say
But see,
before with that.
I think this was the idea when they got the team when they drafted Jalen Brown and Tatum together. I think they were
I thought
more or
Jalen was
less.
there before him.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
either way, I think they were more or less doing this. Somebody gonna be the number two, and who gonna accept it? And now we just gonna battle it out because both of them, if you think about it, they almost the same player. You see what I'm saying? Only difference is, I'll be real. I think Jalen Brown is a better defender, but I believe that Tatum is a better scorer.
Oh,
I'm
master
listening
man.
to you.
Ain't no,
Told you I'm gonna shake this
ain't,
panel up, baby.
ain't,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
ain't no y'all battling it out.
Right.
It's with saying no draft pick let you know you my man. You the man. You not the man.
What number was Jalen Brown selected? He was selected just as high as Tatum, if I'm not mistaken. I think so, bro.
We'll find
I
out.
could be
Right.
wrong.
We'll double check.
I
But
could be wrong, but I
but
think he was selected
the
just as high as
underlying
Tatum.
thought process though is Tatum's team, right? So that means you have to be
I
the
think
man.
no. This is what
So
I'm
you
saying.
saying get rid of the man and make Brown the man now?
No. That ain't what I said. You
I'm
must hear me.
asking.
I said get rid of Brown and bring in a
They
dog.
said bring
Bring
in
in
Okay.
Jimmy
somebody.
Butler
I
and
got
or
you.
Murray,
I
either one
got
of
you.
them. Because I think Brown ain't accepting that he's a number two. And Brown mind
You think
how
Murray
he
will?
signed Murray, yes, he ain't got no choice but to accept that on that.
They
And
take
that
them two passing.
I think in that because Brown, I think Murray or Butler,
But
both of them
let's
know that what's name got better skills
what
than
does
both of
the
them.
Thunder have to do to win
Mm-hmm.
the series? What does the Thunder have to do to win this series against Dallas? Go ahead, Mastermind.
Keep playing like you've been playing. Keep everybody touching the ball. Keep it where everybody gets some rhythm and some touches, like I said, and keep just help out defense. The only thing that I would do a little different is you got to try to get Gafford in foul trouble early because Gafford is a problem at that rim when you get ready to come down there. He is definitely a problem, and he's definitely a problem on the offensive end for the lob threats. So if you can get Gafford in some type of little foul trouble, I think you'll be all right.
Not a bad take for the Thunder to win, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely like where you're going with it with Thunders and stuff like that. I feel like Chad Holmgren, you know what I'm saying, keep doing what you're doing, give me because he giving you almost that double double every game. You know
I
what I'm
don't mean to
saying?
cut you off, P. I mean, young P.
No, go ahead.
Mastermind was right. He was picked third pick, first round.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mm. Uh,
In
damn.
college, Jalen was nice. That's why.
Yeah. But that does throw my train of thought out a little bit about Brown and Tatum now. I ain't gonna lie. But we'll revisit that another day, America. But yeah, like I said, I think Chet Holmgren, keep doing what I need you to stay physical and strong. Give me them blocks. Don't be scared to go up in there. You know what I'm saying? When they come at you, keep staying strong. I think SGA gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He can keep driving to the hole, keep doing what you're doing. I'm glad he doesn't settle for them threes, and he never really was a 3-point shooter like that. So keep doing. So I feel like kind of like you said, just kind of keep passing the ball around, keep doing what you're doing. You'll be all right. I don't see them just being able to. Yeah, I don't see Dallas being able to do it, especially if Luka is hobbled right now. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie, now if Kyrie start going to work and really wake up and start going to work on him, that's gonna cause a problem down the road for him. Hardaway, you back playing now. Come on now, the over under on you is 5 points. God damn, you gotta have some pride about yourself.
Those, hey, man.
Have
I'm
some
gonna tell
pride
y'all
about yourself.
something.
Man, just
Yeah, I said it.
you got some people that need to start contributing
Go
a
ahead before
little
I
bit
get to
more.
it. Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna make it
Mastermind.
real quick. Yeah, I said it. Kyrie, they are doing what's called crowding your space. I don't care how good of a dribbler you are, how good of a showman you are. You cannot do nothing in a phone booth when it's 3, 4 long guys in there. So I think Kyrie, he's gonna break out. Don't get me wrong. I think he's gonna do his thing sooner or later. But I don't think you're gonna start seeing none of that Kyrie show because them young boys is right there with him.
My thing is this.
Maybe if Luca come along,
Mm-hmm.
This series here,
that'll help square the defense off.
Luca, I don't think he's gonna have another bad game like that. That was another, reason. Then, like how you said in Kyrie, they, invaded his space and all like that. When you crowd it like that, it ain't no haps.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to pass the ball.
Ball, exactly.
You
You
know
gotta
what
be
I'm
really
saying?
quick. quick.
Yeah. Hey, when they see y'all see him like that, guys, y'all got to cut. Somebody got to cut, and when a guy cut, somebody in the corner, the other guy got to be diving to the hole too. So, but yeah, I think it was just a bad game by Dallas on that one, and then like you say, Hardaway, like we said, where you at? And I think it's still going to go a 7 game series,
Yeah.
and I believe this series here can go either way. But like I said, because like you say, they was at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
OKC.
See.
OKC, so
Right.
they supposed to win, should have won, but even though they won by a large margin on this one, so you still should have won, which is they did. So like you say, hopefully game two that Dallas come in with a better
Game
game
plan.
plan, and hopefully Luke and Hardaway is hot. You know what I mean? And this Kyrie, hopefully you can break somebody down and do your razzle dazzle, but. I'm still gonna say it's gonna go 7, and we got to see this.
Tell 'em.
I believe who will win this series too. Let your point guards play
Mm.
their position, so they can get the other players and everybody in the key positions, so they can do their thing. You know what I mean? Like you say, OKC won, they did their thing. SGA, everybody. My man Williams. Y'all was telling y'all, watch out for Williams. I told
Yep.
y'all. And then I've been telling y'all that. And then but you got what's the name over there? Giddy.
Oh yeah,
What's his name?
Giddy,
Giddy.
Josh Giddy,
Giddy.
Giddy.
Let him play point guard. Let him do his thing. SGA, you still gonna get your shot, still gonna do your thing. Over there in Dallas, y'all got to find somebody that's gonna be setting y'all up. We know understand Kyrie and Luke are gonna come down and doing y'all thing, but y'all other guys, y'all need to be set up. You know what I'm saying? And when Luke and them got the ball, y'all standing around. So y'all ain't looking to get set up. So the other guys, the point guards or whoever get the ball, y'all got to, be ready to dive to the hole and get set up because y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing a damn thing. So the get series still gonna go 7. And Dallas, y'all might pull it out. It's something about Luca.
I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest with you,
that's
Ice.
the new movie. It's something about Luca.
I'm gonna
Go
be
ahead,
honest
Max
with you.
man. I couldn't even
I
say
think
that.
Luca and them might be done, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you because
If Luca don't come back hurt, if he come back healthy, man, it's just something about him in that. I hope OKC do it though because I want to see the young, cats keep going because like I said, the NBA about to change. But man,
see, I think this what I think
go ahead.
gonna end up because I'm looking at it in both lights. If Kyrie and Luca, even both of them come to light, just said they come to light. I believe they gonna stop Tim Hardaway and the rest of these guys. So unless they about to put up 200, you see what I'm saying, or 150 or 130, you know what I'm saying? Some outrageous numbers
Yeah.
between the two of them. That's the only way I believe they're gonna win the series because I don't think the supporting cast is gonna be as strong as what's the name supporting cast, man.
Okay.
They got guys over there that can really shoot the ball.
Yeah, they got a whole cast in the
Yeah,
Thunder.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they got a whole
Everybody
squad.
can shoot. It ain't like they got one player. It's a
Right.
bunch of people over there that can shoot, and it's like 3, 4 guys that can really defend. I'm talking about really defend, not just a little bit. They can really move their feet.
Mm.
But yeah, all the Thunder got to do is keep doing what they doing though to
Yeah.
answer the question. But yeah, I just say it's just something about Luke, and then if Kyrie get to going, it, did Darvin Ham deserve to get fired? Young P, did Darvin Ham deserve to get fired?
I'm gonna say no. I think they should have gave him at least one more year. Um, because I look at it from this standpoint. He kind of improved the team from last year to this year. So that's a step in the right direction. Did he make some questionable calls? I even called you out. We talked about it earlier on a couple. Check back on a couple podcasts. We said, Darvin Ham, you need to just coach the team. Don't let LeBron talk about give me the clipboard and draw up plays. You need to be like, no, LeBron, I got the play. This is what I need y'all to run. I'm gonna take some of your input, but I already got a play that I'm finna draw up that I think is finna work right now. So I think yes, Darvin Ham, You should have got another year. I don't think you should have been fired. I think they should have seen what was going to happen with you next year. Get some better pieces for you to work with a little bit, kind of in this off season, make some things work for you, and then kind of see what he can do from there. I think if anybody, I think it's time for Rob Palinka to go. You know what I'm saying? And get you another GM. Because if I was LA, I don't think he's gone just yet, but I would have went and got the Warriors GM and been like, look, dude,
He's sitting on the sideline, kind
that's
of
what I'm
thing.
saying. Come on over here and put this team together like you did with Golden State.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let's rock out. Look,
Mhm.
LeBron, we love you and all of that. You know you only got about 2 more years max in you. Cause you know what I'm saying? You ain't got more than 2 more years. Anything after that, you really, really need to go. You know what I'm saying? Hate to say that, but you need to go.
Or
Come on, start putting this team together. So no, I do think Darvin Ham should have got 1 more year because I really don't even see who you could bring in that can maybe help him. You know what I'm saying? That if you worried about who LeBron gonna listen to,
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get it to you, Master Man. I'm saying real quick. He shouldn't have got fired.
okay,
Because my thing is this: he just got there, and see, right nowadays they don't let the coaches coach or do their job, whatever. The first year, where they went to the finals, right? Well, I
Western
mean the
Conference
Western
Finals.
Conference
yeah,
Finals,
Western
right?
Conference.
Yep.
That was good your first year.
You're right.
You played the Joker. Second year, I understand you ran back into the Joker, but what happened? Y'all won that
The
little turn
in-season
that little
tournament.
in season tournament. Y'all was happy about and playing good about. What happened?
Yeah,
And then so my thing is this: he did not deserve to get fired because hey, he won a in season tournament championship. Y'all finna make that. It's about to be another one next season,
right.
another in season championship. So I believe he done his job. Like you say, y'all should just brought in some other players, and y'all shouldn't have got rid of all them players for Westbrook. And I'm gonna let it go to Mastermind.
One more thought though. You just made me think about something too. Truthfully, the Lakers actually played Denver kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? They was there. They was up some games, and they actually, Murray don't make a couple of spectacular shots and win 2 games. They might have messed around and be up in the series and been in pop
That
Denver.
might be why Minnesota looking like that again.
Yeah, but
No.
I was gonna allude to that too. Why you know what I'm saying? Because Lakers did so much work on Denver. So that's just a thought. Another reason why he wasn't like the Lakers got blown out by
Right.
Denver.
So
They
like you
went
say,
to
if that go 2 games there that Murray hit the last second shot, if you miss, y'all win. So
the
that's not the coach's fault. Where's our defense at? Go ahead, Mastermind.
Okay. You know what? I agree with both of y'all said, but in a different light. I believe because what y'all was saying is all the reasons why I would fire him. Because it's one thing. All of that was great what he did, but it's one thing that he won't do. You said it, P.
what LeBron.
Coach yourself. When you gonna have the kahunas? I know. I'm not saying that you soft or nothing, Darham. I knew
Right.
you was in force. I know. Heard your stories, all that. Not saying that. But when it comes down to do you have the kahunas to deal with the superstar and say, look, like Tyronn Lue used to do him. You
Right.
seen it flat out. Hey man, I don't want to hear that right now. This is what we about to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Until you do that, I got no use for you.
Mm.
I'm gonna be real with you. Because that's what's stopping you. That's what you more concerned. You might know the game, might have something. Your play might have been the perfect play, but you so worried about, man, is LeBron gonna like this or not? You see what I'm saying? Is he gonna
Right.
say
So
yeah to
just
that?
drawing up a
You
rank.
Right.
understand? Saying this is what we going with, and that's that.
I go get do
So
that.
yeah, that's it. So you couldn't do that. I don't need you.
Right.
I'm being real with you. And the next person you bring in, you got to bring in somebody who's willing to be just like that. Hold on, LeBron. No, dog, that ain't what we doing. We doing this.
Mm. Good thought.
Look, man. Sell me the team.
I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, you know. And hey, they say she got it up for sale too.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna look into that. Because I'm the biggest Laker fan ever from back in the day when y'all first got it, and now me and your pops cut like that. But we're gonna get back to this. That's why I'm the playboy. I
Say
get it
that
from
thing.
I get it from Mads. Mads introduced me to Jerry, and from there on, and Hef and them. So you know,
I thought you was about to go down that JB route. I knew you was
yeah.
about to go down that one. Just something about the initials. I just knew you was about
Yeah,
to
so,
hit it with that.
you know the Jerry Bus, baby. Are the Knicks better without Julius Randle? Are the Knicks better without Julius Randle? Mastermind.
No, sir. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I know everybody's going to say, yeah, I know. But let's be real. What would Julius Randle bring to the table right now? It ain't no double teaming Brunson and all that. You're going to have to come over there and check Julius Randle. Because if you don't, leave him open if you want to. Julius Randle going to walk out of there with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and like 4, 5 assists. And you're going to get that L. So I would say no. I like the way they look. Don't get me wrong. They feeling in good, looking good, and all of that. But I believe Julius Randle is almost like a baby Draymond Green to the team. I ain't saying he the heart, but he a main he the what you call that main artery that's going to the heart though. I tell you that much.
Hmm.
He a key
Okay.
part to it.
Young Pete.
No, get rid of that sucker.
I know it. I told you everybody gonna say that. I told you, America. I know what they gonna say.
Here's my only reason for saying that. I get what you're saying. When he's good, he's scoring points. Too many times though, I saw Randall come down when they needed to kind of swing the ball and stuff like that. He take ill-advised shots at times, and I didn't like that at all because I don't know if it's I don't know if it's an ego thing and who knows? Because I don't know you personally, but I just felt like at times you came down, you was trying to prove that, hey, I'm supposed to be the man of this team. Y'all pay me this money. I'm supposed to be the man. Like who is Bronson? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna send him back to just being a facilitator point guard. You ain't supposed to be trying to take over these games. And I think that started hurting his pride. And now that he's gone, Bronson, you number one. You got your boys from Villanova there, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can swing the ball. We already been playing with each other for forever. We can do what we want to do. You already got rid of old boy RJ, which y'all should have been got rid of him and sent him to Toronto. I just think they're a better team without him. Is he useful? Yeah, but no, I think it's too many times that you want to be the man. You made critical mistakes at the wrong time. So that's what I say.
Well, are y'all better without him? Without him, it looks that way. And what I'm saying by that, the way that they are playing, the way they're looking, the way that the crowd is staying engaged, and all of that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because with Brunson and Randall on the floor together, the ball will be held up too much. The ball won't flow. The fast breaks won't be there as much because between them two, first of all, Brunson gonna dribble sometimes a little too much. During the shot clock, so he can get into his rhythm. And then once he get over there to Randall, he gonna hold his size this man up, do what he got to do, and then give it up the last seconds, whatever. So it looks like they look like they better without Randall just because of that. The way that the ball is moving, they're winning, and it's exciting. Like you say, the ball not being held up, and like you say, they might not be if Randall get there, but just the way it's being drawn out now, and the way who they playing, they done beat Philly, now they got Indy, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
they looking like they better without him
Do they up
as far as the
2-0?
ball moving and stuff like that, and like I say, they doing their thing. So I just think when he get there and him and what's name on the floor together, the ball will be held up a little too much. It won't swing how it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you look for? The Lakers. Who do hold on, not look for. Sorry about that. Who do you like for the Lakers? Who do you like for the Lakers? Jimmy Butler, Paul George, or Brandon Ingram? Mastermind.
Dun,
Might be
dun, dun,
Jimmy.
dun.
Might be Jimmy. I think it's Jimmy Butler. Because the only thing I'm looking at, because in the West you got to have a wing defender. So I think Jimmy will probably be the best out of them. I'll go with Jimmy for that.
I'm gonna go with PG-13. I'm gonna go with Paul George. I'm gonna go with the homegrown kid because like I say that they need a knockdown shooter from that 3 arc, and George still got it. That's what they need, and the LeBron don't have a shooter like that on the team, and I believe that's what he missing. And I believe out of all these guys, Paul George gave him exactly what he needed, that knockdown shooter.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to concur with you on that one, Ice Man. Brandon Ingram, you definitely don't have a shot in hell coming to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? You don't. I'm sorry.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, LeBron been looking for it. That's the whole reason why. I don't know how true it is. The rumor of him trying to get the Golden State or whatever, because he looking for when he drive to kick it out to my man and he make that knockdown jumper three or whatever. He ain't really had that, and that's what he's looking for. And PG, out of those cats, PG is the person who can do it the best for you, and that's what you need. And PG can defend, you know what I'm saying, and he can still drive, you know what I'm saying. So PG can help you take some of the pressure off of scoring that you don't need. Now I can free up AD, I can free up LeBron, I can free up, you know what I'm saying. Now you
Mhm.
gotta got three cats that you can do some things with. So I'm going with PG off of this scenario. Out of those cats, sorry to say it though, Ingram, yeah,
Mhm.
you ain't. You ain't on none of my teams. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You might be out the league if I'm had to deal with some of that stuff.
I'm
I'm
not
just
that
talking.
hard
I'm
on
just
Ingram.
talking reckless. I'm just playing.
I
You
ain't gonna
playing
lie.
in the league, Ingram.
I would bring Ingram. Ingram would fit on a young team that's coming up, because Ingram still got some capabilities in him.
Fit on one of them young teams you talking about, OKC or
No, no, not with one of them.
yeah.
No, I think he got to
I'm
fit
talking
on.
about any young. I'm just
Yeah,
naming young
Yeah,
teams.
they got to be
You know
younger
what
than
I'm
that.
saying?
I think, like, to me, this is just my
OKC
opinion.
youngest team.
No, what I mean by that is not. I mean, well, I shouldn't say young. I should say a building team, a team that's like trying, that's on the
I'd say
uprise.
yeah. I'd
That's
put a
trying.
Minnesota, all them young
Cause
teams.
see,
But go ahead.
with me, I put him on, like, to me, you can put him on the Pistons, somebody that's low like that.
You ready to win?
Only reason why I say that is this: I believe Ingram ability to score and the ability to, like, to defer. I think because how he just let Zion become Zion. He ain't really start crying or none of that. And you know what I'm saying? He still was all still getting his numbers. He still was doing him. You know what I'm saying? Even though Zion hardly played, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that if he came to a team, like, I'm just using the Pistons as an example, I think K could still develop and be a star while Ingram's still putting up his numbers and not, you know what I'm saying, trying to dominate the ball all the time.
Is the NBA showing you that the league will survive when LeBron, Steph, and KD retire? Is the NBA showing you that the league will survive when LeBron, Steph, and KD retire? Young P.
Is the league showing me this? I'm not completely sold that the league is showing me this. I think I think they're trying to. Their biggest hurdle is going to be what we already talked about earlier in the show is the media. They need to get in the media ear, stop talking about some of these old cats, and let's start talking about some of these young cats. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, and we'll look it up. We always correct our mistakes if we need to. But I don't even think Ant Man was in the top five for MVP. I don't even think he made the top five. So that lets you
What,
know,
this year?
yeah.
I think it was second, wasn't it?
No,
No,
Oh, no, no, no. That
SGA.
was SGA. My bad.
SGA.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So that means you still got some ways to go. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I do think these young players is coming up, and I think the young players is more so, and it's not a stretch, but I think these young players are starting to make them take over. If I'm making sense a little bit, kind of like in the
no,
sense of Caitlin Clark. You had to represent. You had to give her due diligence. So Ant Man, SGA, when John Morant I think come back, they making you focus on us. Like, look, pay attention to me, KD. I'm finna send you home. I'm giving you a reason to look at as young players. So I think the players is doing it more than the NBA is doing it. But I think they're coming around faster, but I think it would be even better because their day is up. No disrespect to none of those older players, but their day is up. It's time for the changing of the guard, but they got to get the media on board a little bit more. Stop. We had a debate last week about KD and LeBron. We shouldn't even be thinking about neither one of them players this week. You know what I'm saying? It's too much good stuff going on with Ant Man and these young cats, SGA, and all this basketball that you shouldn't even. It shouldn't be a question this week about neither one of them players, but it is. You know what I'm saying?
no, I got you.
Mastermind.
I'm gonna say this. I think I'm gonna kind of piggyback a little bit on what you were saying, P. I think the league has kind of let me see, has been woken they self. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the league was kind of even focused on the players. That's, the younger group of players. They just got so good so fast that they like, man, wait a minute, hold on. This guy is this good over here. I thought he was, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was just an average player. And then now they looking like, well, man, since he's this good, give him a shot at it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then now they looking over here, they saying it's a who SG who? Oh man, he can play like that. Oh man, wait a minute, we need to go down there and see what they doing. And I think the more that you start the teams, the more that they start letting players play, you might have a lot of Anthony Edwards or you know what I'm saying, other good players that's just been sitting there on the bench for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Just couldn't get the shine because you had these older cats that was ahead of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They might not even be a big name player. You see what I'm saying? Like just think, the Clippers had SGA. You see what I'm saying? He was playing, but he was only coming in like six man, and you know what I'm saying. He wasn't in the heavy rotation like
Right.
that. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? But yet you got all these old guys over here who can barely play, and here go a guy that's durable playing every game. You say, I don't want that. You see what I'm saying? So how many hidden SGAs is it that's sitting on these benches?
Yeah, well, that's why I believe that the league is letting us know that it will survive for the simple fact
Oh no, it definitely survived.
of these young cats. I mean, it's gonna always survive, but
It's been like
but
that
if
for
these guys was to retire today, we would still see some excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we're looking at the playoffs now, we're not missing none of these players. We liking Ant Atwood. We liking SGA. We liking all these guys that they're doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So like you say, so the league is letting us know that I believe that's why the schedule was set up like that. Like how
Okay.
you say the play in and all like this year, like you say Steph knows at the bottom have to play these good young things, bumping them out and make them go to make us have to watch the young games. The young against the old. Then when they beat them, now you have to watch them and now you stay in tune to them. You know what I'm saying? Now
Mm-hmm.
when Anthony Edwards came through doing his thing, dunking on everybody, now everybody they eyes on him. You know what I'm saying? SGA, he doing his thing. Eyes on him. You know what I'm saying? So the league is showing it. And I believe that's why everybody that's these last couple of rounds, everybody is young. Even Orlando Magic and Cleveland over there on both sides. So the NBA is going to, couple years, they showing you who the superstars finna be, who the superstars and stars finna be. You know what I'm saying? After LeBron in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I believe they do. Anything else before we move on?
This just crossed my
Go ahead.
mind. I don't even really know how to word this, but I think this too. If you can't posterize a person, you know what I'm saying? Like really make a highlight film on a person. You see what I'm saying? Like above the rim. I think they kind of knock you a little bit, and I think that's what SGA is falling in at because I think SGA does.
I know what you mean. I know what you
You
mean.
know what I'm
He got to
saying?
play above the rim.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not
I know what you
above the rim, you don't have a
mean.
chance
Right.
to
Yeah,
even
yeah,
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 you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, be in a lot of the conversation.
Right.
But his game is solid.
That's like
Besides
the
that,
Magic Jordan.
Right.
Right.
exactly.
I like Magic. Everybody like Jordan,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
excitement of above the rim.
yeah,
I like the pass and the
yeah,
razzle dazzle.
yeah.
All right. Did Caitlin and Angel represent in their debut? Young P.
Actually, yes. And I hate that. I'm sorry I even started off saying actually. You know what I'm saying? They did. They did. And I'm more so surprised on Angel's side than I am Caitlyn. Caitlyn, I kind of figured was gonna do her thing. Angel, if you remember back, going back a couple episodes, go do your research. I was a little hesitant about Angel and whether it was gonna translate over. You know, we was talking about the Draymond comparison and all of that kind of stuff. I was a little hesitant, but she did what she's doing what that scrappiness that she does. So it was like, oh, she gonna be all right in the league, better than well, she's gonna be better faster than I thought she was gonna be. Don't get me wrong, these preseason guys. I think the season start next week. I think, or maybe even this week. I'm
Yeah,
not
next week
sure.
I think the 18th,
Yeah.
something like that.
So I think so we still got more time, more stuff to see. But yeah, I think they definitely did what they were supposed to do and came in to represent. And then Caitlyn, I mean, you changing the guard. I think you done made them go get charter planes. Angel reached out. Now they all of a sudden finna get charter planes. So that first game alone did it. And then with Angel doing what she was supposed to do, I heard they finna start live streaming the games for people who can't get them smaller markets where they not gonna be on TV. She showed you that. I guess it was a guy at the game who straight who basically Facebook Live did, and it was like 3 million people. Oh shit, we got another revenue stream that we didn't even know we could get. You know what I'm saying? All because of what they did, and because they did come in and have a nice debut. So, hey, kudos to both of y'all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say cheers to you ladies. Y'all did y'all thing. And like I say, I expected that. Like you said, and I'm glad that he seen that Angel, you're gonna be even better than what we seen in college. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we seen some things that we know you're gonna have to work on, but you're gonna be that player. You like you said, you're gonna average that double double, whether it be in rebounds, whether it's gonna be in the assists, whether whatever it's gonna be, and you're gonna be grabbing rebounds, blocks. You're gonna be a hell of a player. And like I said, stay being yourself, and that's what's gonna make us keep watching you. So don't change who you are, and keep your spunk, keep your attitude, keep your moxie, and we're gonna stay tuning in.
Well,
Uh oh.
they lived up to it. I agree with both parties on that.
All
But the
right.
only thing I kind of say that's different, I thought because of all the comments
Yeah.
to Rossi and everybody was making, I thought that the WNBA was going to zero in like how the Jordan rules. I thought that was coming for Kaylin.
Right.
So if she overcame that, you see what I'm saying? That's let me know WNBA, y'all got a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I said they did live up to it. But I know that was only preseason. I don't know what the next game gonna look like. I don't know what the coach gonna draw up. But I thought it was gonna be some true blue hard times in there for the way everybody was talking. Now they said, "Oh, it's gonna be a learning curve. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be that." You know what I'm saying? But Angel, to speak on you, I was very impressed with what you did, and it showed that you are actually a two-way player. You see what I'm saying? So keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? And Kaylin, like I said, I don't know Kaylin, but they might have some future plans for you that we didn't see in that game. But if they keep it up like this, WNBA, y'all got a problem, buddy.
You understand this, Master Man? Before we get to the last question, you understand this? What we always say: you can shoot on any rim because all the rims 10 feet.
Yeah,
Right.
still don't matter
It
what.
don't matter
No matter
what.
what.
Yeah, you can shoot. So like you say, they got a problem.
Yeah, they got a
They
problem.
got the female stuff in the come
Yeah,
bust
they
that
got a
ass.
problem. Yeah, they got a problem. Because
So
she put up 21 like on
mm,
15 shots, like 7 to 15.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So you might have a problem.
yeah, they only making her craft better because the
Yeah.
speed her up doing it. Like I say, she learned it just the next level, and hey, now she get more reps in, more practice. She about to be a more deadlier shooter.
You might have a problem.
Right. What old star could you see trying to play in the UFL?
Hmm?
What old star could you see trying to play in the UFL? Mastermind.
This one was a tough one too, man.
Okay. Wasn't tough for me, but okay.
Yeah, it was. You say anybody? No, it was kind of tough for me. But out of everybody, it's just this person, this name just kept sticking out in my head. And all we're gonna do is just do this, y'all.
I didn't see it. That's what I was about to say. That's why I say just throw any name out there.
T.O., baby. I think he's still in game shape. T.O. or Ocho Cinco, baby. Either one of them. I think one of them still might be in
And the
game
reason
shape.
why I just seen that boy race Tyreek.
Right.
I seen it there. I think you gave him a couple yards though, but still. And then y'all got lined up for the 40. You got him, but for a couple yards. I think I want to say about 2 to 3, but he did his thing. Might have been 2,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
But the way what's his name be sitting on the panel,
Nah, I
the
want to
way
see your
Shannon
boy
be
over
sitting
there
on the
though.
panel, I be wanting to say Shannon, looking like you about ready.
I want to see Sugar Ray Lewis.
Oh.
I want to see Sweet Ray hit somebody over there in the UFL. Gotta bring, hey, gotta bring the fans and everybody watch. Bring Ray.
Dog.
Bring Ray to play linebacker over there.
Ooh.
Well,
You went to my heart and soul on that one.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm gonna want. Hey, we gotta suit up just 1 down, 2 downs, a quick game. That's it, baby.
That's
all
all.
I need.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
Say like J.J. Watson
That's
telling
it.
DeMarco,
That's
if you need
it.
me, just call me. I come do 1 or 2 plays for you.
Baby.
So America, you said this is the last question, right? Okay, let me have a little heart to heart with America. America, it's been a couple weeks. It's been a while, but I knew it couldn't last too much longer. And I'm shocked that Ice would do this. You know what I'm saying? But Mastermind is known for looking at my notes and seeing T.O. You know what I'm saying? Seeing T.O. I was gonna say T.O. name. It's been a long time, America. I thought we was past this, America. I swear I thought we was past this, but no, he had to look at my notes one more again. He just had to go out, America. He couldn't live. He couldn't even live with himself. He was like,
That's all
man,
right. That's all right, P. Because you know what? Just like how times change,
I changed. So looked up the phone. He was
I
like,
changed
T.O.
too. You want me to tell you something, P?
You know what I'm saying? But it's okay, America.
Fiker don't answer. Top dog. Calling you after the show, baby. I'm tired of this infringement.
You know what I'm saying? It's
You top
it's
dog.
all right, America. You know, I just wanted to have a heart to heart with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little shocked that Ice did it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Mastermind always doing. I thought we had got
Yeah,
past
that's
this in
it.
America. I swear I thought we had
Top
got
dog.
past.
I got that number,
no.
baby. I'm on you. I'm
But
on
no.
you, baby.
It's all right.
And that's how we ending the show. Peace out. Thank y'all.
CB, baby.
Go ahead. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.